If you've finally finished your 5th playthrough of Elden Ring, then you may be wondering what games you missed out in 2022. Well, not to worry, we got you covered. Here is our picks for the top 5 games you may have slept on this year. While Tunic received high acclaim upon release, and even got nominated for a few awards, I still believe it is highly underrated, and it's staggering how few people have actually played it. This isometric RPG may at first glance seem like just another Zelda clone, but dig a little deeper and you have a game that outclasses and outshines Nintendo's latest retro Zelda remake in just about every way possible. For starters, the game's world and level design are of the highest caliber, which leads to hours of exploration that never get stale. This addictive exploration is heightened by an incredibly rewarding progression system and some truly unique power-ups and items too. The story may be a tad generic, but when everything else in the game looks and feels so good, then who cares, as Tunic is filled with so much charm, mysteries, and secrets. It is a true joy to experience. And even better, it's free on Game Pass right now.
You can run for a long time.
A bloody violent western, steampunk themed third person shooter where you blast your way through a host of supernatural nasties was always going to be a winner for me, and I find it funny just how many people have completely written off this game, as to me it truly is a throwback to a simpler time where great gameplay mechanics and fun were prioritised over being an overly long AAA affair. Yeah, the game looks great, its combat is punchy and satisfying, and its story and world are charmingly stupid in the best way possible. Evil West is just simple entertainment done right, a crazy good time, dosed in a ton of silly flair, that is perfect for a weekend binge. Ignore the reviews and the critics, this one is just so much fun to play.
You can run. Whew, you didn't see that coming.
The masters of the hidden gems are at it again. Yes, the team at WayForward have made another one of my hidden gems lists by giving us the incredibly gorgeous Dawn of the Monsters, a 2.5D side-scrolling beat-em-up in the vein of Streets of Rage or Final Fight, only the difference is that you don't play as some puny human, you play as a freaking kaiju, and it's just as awesome as it sounds. The game controls flawlessly, and the title's art and graphics give off some strong Beautiful Joe vibes, which is always a winner in my books. To make things even better, the game also includes 2-player co-op, so if you've completed Shredder's Revenge and are looking for your next brawling fix, I highly recommend you give Dawn of the Monsters a go. One of the most chaotic arcade-style games to land in 2022 was Windjammers 2, a retro sports-infused title that mixes a heap ton of anime flair and style with a combination of extreme frisbee and volleyball to basically give us a carnage-filled version of air hockey. The game is super simple to pick up, but mastering and learning the game's vast movesets, strategies, and scoring zones will have you coming back time and time again. There are also a wealth of modes to play through, but as always with these arcade sports titles, the game truly shines in its multiplayer, so get some mates round, open some cold ones, and let the discs fly. Growing up in the golden era of the 3D platformer has made me jump at any chance to relive the magic and wonderment of my childhood. Unfortunately though, these types of games are far and few between now, or they just end up being slight graphical upgrades of extremely old and dated games. Here's looking at you, TY the Tasmanian Devil. But every now and again, some talented individuals give an old favourite a completely new lick of paint and refine/tweak the controls just enough without destroying the core fundamentals of what made the game so great, like Spyro. then sometimes we just get a game that's so far removed from the original that it's its entirely own beast, and that's exactly what Tate Media did with KO the Kangaroo, a wonderful throwback to simpler times with some super shiny new visuals and awesome retro-infused platforming gameplay. If you're not a fan of the 3D platformer, this game probably won't change your mind, but for everyone else, the game is packed with all the weird characters, jumping, sliding, and collecting you could ask for, but also adds some extremely meaty and weighty combat, a ton of light humour, and generally interesting characters to give the game its own distinct identity. If KO hopped by you upon release, and you're looking for a fun and simple good time, then be sure to check it out.
Hurry, KO, it's time!
So that's our list. We've probably missed so many gems that dropped in 2022, so be sure to let us know your top 5 down in the comments below. Have a great new year, and until next time, you guys stay tipsy.